everybody was still like a real unit through that whole time period? When does it start to feel like everybody's kind of going their separate ways? Because I feel like everybody's becoming such big solo artists and they're so focused on their own that everybody kind of got to start being more separate, right?
Not really, but like if somebody do want to leave, like it's all love. It's called growth. That's what we're not gonna be with each other forever. Eventually, you gonna want to do this. You might want to start a clothing store, and like I'm through rapping, I want to start a clothing store. So you can't leave because you want to know. Like so, we support everybody. You feel me? Everybody. Like we not tripping. Like you feel me? I just was at my boy Kendrick. He sold out 4 shows. Yeah, at the Strong, what they call that new one downtown.
Oh, I forget, but I know what you're talking about.
Yes, four sold out 4 back to back when he
Really?
came out here. Yes,
I didn't know that.
I went to the last 2. Me, the homies, we all was up there. Like we support. Yeah, it ain't no, and it ain't no beef because I know a lot of people be like, "Oh, yeah, Kendrick left. Is it problem?" No, we talk to Kendrick every day. Kendrick talk to us.
Yeah, I
Ain't
see
no
a lot
problem.
of conspiracy theories to be like, look at how Kendrick's music is leaking. It's TDE trying to get at him by
Nah,
leaking
that's all.
shit.
That's all. Just like I said, that's all. What they call them? Them people trolls. That's all trolls. That's it. You know what I mean? It's up to you if you believe it because they make it sound good. But
Right.
nah.
Yeah, because I never seen any of that shit make it past like a random Twitter account. I never seen anybody
Nah.
repeating that shit who had much clout.
Yeah,
But
nah.
maybe I'll hear about it now. But okay, so but could you have ever seen Kendrick eventually deciding they wanted to do his own thing? Like,
Yeah, I can see everybody, all of us. We're not gonna want to do the same thing. Like right now, look, I got the hype man thing going, and now I'm in this podcasting, and I love it. I love this podcasting. Who never thought I could really sit here and people want to hear me conversate, and they like what I'm conversating about? Yeah, it's called growth.
right?
Yeah, like come on, it's only growth, man,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, what do you say to the fans who thought that they were going to see TDE stay together forever and they feel kind of heartbroken about it? The one thing you can say though is that TDE is like a fucking vault. You don't get any fucking information. Fans
Yeah.
are kind of just in the dark. They don't know about
Okay,
anything
what I
going
can
on
say
behind the
for
scenes.
that is,
You are being similarly vault-ish.
like what I can say for the fans is, man, it's growth, man. You feel me? I know you expect us all to still be together. We expect our mamas and daddies to be together for life, but it's not gonna happen. Eventually, we gonna grow. You want to do this? This person don't want it. What if they all? What if everybody say we don't want to rap no more? We want to start a business now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just growth, man.
But you ever had that conversation about how important it is, like, to as a unit, not to put your drama out there or not to like have any
our
shit
business
publicly?
is not everybody business. Just like Adam business is not everybody business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, the business just takes on a life of its own and becomes a whole different thing. Where, say, Q and Kendrick yelled at each other one time in the studio for 10 minutes. I mean, if there's a video and it's on fucking TMZ.
They gonna say, oh, they gonna put the narrative so crazy.
Yeah.
They got down. Yeah, that's just.
Whereas if you just do that in isolation and then life goes on and you forget about it, it's not that, you know?
Right.
Literally, if there was that video, that might be like the biggest thing that happened in hip hop that year.
Right.
Once you reach a certain level of celebrity, you got to be real careful what you're putting out there.
For sure. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. No cap. But we good. We good.
How do you view Q like going long ass periods of time without releasing music? And Kendrick's like the same way, and really, really everybody at TDE.
Cause it's like this. It's like this with us. Okay, say Q drop an album and then won't drop for 2-3 years, right? Y'all gotta remember, when he do drop, he's giving you bangers. When Dot drop, he's giving you bangers. But people got lives outside of rapping. People got kids, you feel me? People got all type of real life problems going on that the world don't know about or can't know about because all our business ain't their business, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
whatever their reason is for taking a break, best believe when they come back, it's curtains, cancel Christmas.
But I think it's just surprising to a lot of people when they don't get music for like 4 or 5 years when they know that Kendrick is probably realistically in the studio multiple times per week. I don't know how much he records, but he's probably in there all the time. Same thing with Q, whatever. And, you know, for somebody like me, like you see me going into work and just doing podcasts and releasing them as they're coming out. But with like a lot of these TDE guys, it's like, damn, did you seriously just record for 5 years to make this fucking album? Like,
and you waited for 5 years
and
for this album.
What happened behind the scenes, like for 5 fucking years? Like, how much did this album change over the years? Like, it is hard for me as somebody who is not up close and personal to the creative process to understand, especially because most people I know who make music pretty much like just make music and release it within like 6 months.
For sure.
But I'm not around artists with the career of Kendrick or
And then
Q.
you got to think about it. Kendrick and Q is rich. They got money. Like they not hurting, but it's like we got families. We got real life stuff we going through.
But
like,
everybody got families and they still go to work every day.
Yeah, they going to work. But when they bring their work and come in and then you press play, you like this.
It's just hard.
I bet you everybody, when he dropped his albums and they drop, everybody forget about all that 5 years. They in there like this. Like, oh, this, okay, yeah.
All right. Hypothetical question. Do you think that if Q and Kendrick had dropped once a year, every year since they came out, just the best songs that they made that year, every year, what do you think their careers would be like at this point? You think they would have a bunch of okay projects? Or you think that
everybody is like a wobbler? Everybody, some projects gonna be fire, some gonna be mid, some gonna be trash that you'll probably never hear. It's just that's the game. You feel me? But yeah, they would have had ups and downs like roller coasters, like everybody else.
Think about if you had 5 Kendrick albums instead of one Kendrick album that showed each year of his life throughout that. And do you think the fans would have been happier with that? Ultimately, obviously, it's his decision. But
yeah, it's their decision. But I'm like the fans too. Like I'd be ready to go on tour every other year. I'm ready to go.
Right.
So I feel y'all. I'm with y'all fans. Like, man, I'm ready to go on tour and turn it up.
But if you're Kendrick, it's like you get to tour exactly as much as you feel like it.
But you got to think about Kendrick. When he do tours, he's selling out arenas. He's not doing no Hollywood. Like everything he touch is arenas. Let's get that. And that's arenas. Everywhere he touch, he's not doing nothing little. Ain't nothing, arenas. He getting that Luther Lufe.
That's what I'm saying.
He getting that chili. I ain't gonna cap.
Right. But, okay, when you see people making YouTube videos talking about, like, the downfall of TDE, what do you think? Do you think that there's any truth to that, or you think that it's still going strong and there's going to be, like, another resurgence? Because obviously losing Kendrick is, like, a pretty big blow to a label, right?
Yeah, no, it's not. No. Please tell me. I don't break that down. How is that a big blow? Like,
well, he's one of the best-selling artists currently.
As far as losing him as, he's not under TDE no more? Like,
yeah,
okay, like, everybody go through shit. We hurt, though, but it's like, bro, he got to grow. He got to do him. Like, he can't, we all ain't going to be with TDE for death.
Right.
That's like the world want to see. They want to see TDE for death. You feel me? Like
right,
they
but
want to see NWA for death.
But when you review the strength or status of TDE and Kendrick is no longer officially releasing music under TDE, you got to be like, okay.
They just thinking too hard.
If Lil Baby left QC, you would have to say, okay, QC took a hit.
As far
where does QC go from here?
You saying as far as money wise?
Money, clout, respect, whatever, all the things that come with having one of the biggest artists in the world on your label. And obviously they got plenty of other shit going on.
Different strokes for different folks, but ain't nobody hurt, ain't nobody happy, ain't nobody sad. It's like, really, it's growth. Look who Top is. That's Top.
Right.
Look what you got. J-Rock, Grammy nominated, winning motherfucker.
Right.
You feel me?
You be golfing with Q?
Yeah, I be golfing with him. I just did a golf thing with him just like last month sometime.
How do you get into that?
That right there is crazy. You asked that because when I went to his house, you feel me? It was him and Barack. They like,
Barack Obama?
Nah, Barack. That's one of our people's.
Oh.
So
I probably should have assumed that.
Yeah, nah. I danced.
Probably would have said Obama.
Nah, Obama's daughter was at the Kendrick show though. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she danced with me and everything.
I feel like they're real careful about what they let her do. Remember when one of the fucking Joey Badass, one of his homies, was like on FaceTime with Barack's daughter one time, rocking a shirt or some shit.
I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be a lot of pressure.
Yeah. But, yeah. Hey, Adams, I love you.
Well, we just start talking about what it would be like to be Obama's daughter.
Man.
All right, where were we at, though?
I don't know.
Because he's kicking it with Barack.
Yeah.
Who's with Barack?
No, Q was with Barack,
okay.
and Q had just bought that Maybach at the time. It was that year, Maybach and everything. And I'm like, yeah, this nigga got golf things in the back seat.
Right.
So we went out there, you feel me? And basically, like, that gives him a peace of mind. When he go there, he just stress-free. Because, like I said, everybody, we human. Some things that I do, that get my mind right is doing other shit. You feel me? But that gets his mind right.
But so you go out there and you play?
Nah, I just like to
okay.
hit it and see how far I can make the ball go.
I can't. Oh yeah, just like
Yeah, because it
just-
got numbers
yeah.
on it, and you can hit it.
I could never in a million years imagine going out there and having to actually get that little ball into a hole that's like 500 feet away.
Yeah.
Like no, I'm not gonna. I can't do that. I'm gonna have to hit it like 30 times.
And it's like a mind thing, and it's quiet out there. You don't hear no. It's quiet. I'm talking about. I'm like, man, that's a lot of people. Ain't nobody. Let me keep my mouth shut. I know I'm a loud mouth from the ghetto. You feel me?
But he's doing like golf media and like golf sponsorship type shit.
Yeah, that's where we just came from. He performed up there.
That's crazy.
Top Golf. We just came from Top Golf. He performed up there and everything.
I mean, that's like if you're famous, you could just take on an interest and then just like get a bunch of business related to that interest. You know?
Yeah.
If you just became mad good at chess,
You
all
know
of a sudden
chess?
I do, but not like good.
That's hard. I don't know how to.
No, that's too much. But I mean, like if Lil Baby just got real good at chess, all of a sudden they're gonna be paying him $100,000 to go perform at a chess tournament.
Look at Grizzly. You seen how much
GTA?
he just said he made playing a video game and showed the people? Like,
It's crazy.
that was crazy.
But what he's doing is like not that different from like a OnlyFans or whatever, because he's just got a shitload of people paying him, I assume, a small amount.
Watch him play the game.
No, but they can be in it. They're like in the game. Like they can play against him and his homies. I think they're all in GTA together, I think. But it's like, I think it's like $5 or $10 or some shit like that. So it's like the same way that all these girls are getting rich. T Grizzly's like figuring out how to do that as a dude, the same way as when you see you guys or AD or whatever on Twitch and YouTube and you got subscriptions and all that. It's kind of like same shit. But it's crazy that he's doing it in the GTA world.
Right, that's what's cold. And I seen that, I'm like, I might need to start playing video games again.
Because then when I think about what everybody talks about with the metaverse, I'm going to build the metaverse. And I'm like, well, GTA is just a bunch of motherfuckers who can hear each other talk. They're running around in this world playing with each other and just living their life and talking to each other and doing these make-believe missions and whatever. I mean, how is that not the metaverse? It's basically the same fucking thing, right?
Same fucking thing. Like, I was into Call of Duty. I was into that. I had the whole set thing. I'm online on PlayStation.
Right.
Like, I know they get caught up in that shit because I did.
All right, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers. You know we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers. So that little red button, tap it, tap in. Appreciate y'all.